Fred here, welcome back to the Gear Obsession channel. As you can see, I have electricity. It was about 4 days, and man, you really don't appreciate electricity until you don't have it for a while, especially 4 days. And like I promised, part 3 of Hurricane Irene, I was going to go over some lessons learned that I learned, or my family has learned over the last 4 days. Let's start with this. I recommend that you get a good heavy chain and a lock. So, you know, when you put that generator out there, lock it up, especially if you're in a bad neighborhood. I'm not in a bad neighborhood, but I'll tell you what, when you don't have power for a while, the neighbors might start drinking because there's nothing better to do. When they start getting drunk, they might not be as friendly as they usually are. So don't take any chances. Go ahead and chain it up. It only costs a couple bucks, and it can prevent the theft of a generator, which is probably one of your most valuable assets during a power outage. Another thing is, like I had just 2 5-gallon jugs and a couple of 1 gallons. I would recommend getting a couple of more. These are very hard to get during a power outage, especially one that covers a large area. They disappear really quick, so I recommend that you get a couple more and make sure they're all filled up before the hurricane even gets close, if there's even a possibility. Another thing is, you can't run your dishwasher and you won't have hot water in an extended power outage, so it's a good idea to have lots of plastic cups and styrofoam cups and plasticware and paper plates. Had to go out and get more, so it's a good idea to have at a very minimum 3 days worth, and in my case I really needed 4, so you know, make sure you have this kind of stuff. Believe it or not, during the power outage we were able to still use our pressure cooker because of the generator, and Mrs. Gear Obsession made quite a few great dinners, and one of them was with the pressure cooker. Even during the power outage with the generator, it worked great. Now another thing I would highly recommend is, you know, if you got the generator, once in a while plug in the TV, plug in the DVD, and you know, have a DVD or two that you haven't seen yet. This was really good. It really improved the mood. You know, it gets very stressful, and once you just got to de-stress. So throw in a movie. You know, go ahead, and if your generator can't handle everything, you know, turn off the other stuff and put it on the TV and the DVD, and just de-stress and watch a movie. So that's really it. That's my lessons learned. We're all pretty exhausted, and we just want to relax. I want to relax. Ty wants to relax. Right, Ty? You had enough? We're all pretty tired here. It's been a rough week. You know, you have an earthquake, then you have a hurricane. What's next? Locusts? Maybe the plague? Asteroids? Comets? I don't know. But I don't have a good feeling about September. I don't know. So we're going to keep all our preparedness stuff out, ready to go. There's another hurricane coming across the Atlantic. It's still too early to tell whether it's going to be a problem or not. So we'll be ready here, and hopefully it won't pose a threat. We won't have to go through this again. So again, thank you very much for joining us here at the Gear Obsession channel. I really appreciate you all just coming back. I really do appreciate it, and I hope anybody else who experienced this got through it okay with minimal impact on their lives. It's rough. So you have a great evening, and I'll see you again next week.